Hello, my name is Candace Vanice. I'm a real estate broker and real estate investor. I've been a real estate broker for 8 years and very familiar with properties and how to renovate them as well as the value. I've got a home right now that is roughly $450,000, and I'm going to point out to you today what the pros and cons of this basement. First, to start out with the entry from the garage, which is a nice selling point. Nice to be able to drive right in without the elements at your back. And then you've got a quick access right here to the kitchen, so you can take your groceries right up the steps. Very nice point. The other thing that strikes me immediately right when I come to this space is the paneling. It is dark and dreary and definitely dated. We've got to get rid of the paneling. That's one of the first things I would do. Inexpensive way to do that is to just go ahead and sheetrock right over the top, as long as the paneling is firm to the wall, which it appears to be. So that's a good, easy way to fix up and brighten up the space. Put a nice neutral color on the walls, and then it won't seem so dingy down here. Second thing I noticed is the drop ceilings. These drop ceilings are really a detriment. They make it feel closed and boxed in. We can add at least another couple inches raised up if we frame that in and put sheetrock on the ceiling. Make it feel much bigger, and that's what we want in this day and age. A bigger room sells. Also, the next thing here is a fireplace, which is great. We love to have a fireplace in the basement. Wonderful. But this is dated. This brick is definitely dated. We can put in a new facing on this brick easily and make it updated, something a little bit more rustic looking, or even a stone finish, which would be a great look down here and cozy with the fireplace. Carpet is in actually great condition. We would keep this carpet. It's nice and warm. Carpets are great for dens, and so I would keep the carpet. Good point. Moving on along here, we've got an area over here that I would definitely tear this out, put in some much nicer bookcases, and just do something a little more jazzy with a little bit more flair. I definitely like the stone effect. Maybe do a little brick and stone. I think that would make a real nice selling point that would be cozy down here. Then we move on over here. This would make a great corner for a wet bar. Wet bars are wonderful in basements. People love to have them for entertaining. They can have their sodas right here without having to go up to the kitchen. And we've got our television and entertainment system over here, which I would do a built-in system, because that sells. People like to have things where they can tuck their equipment away and have their television exposed. Moving back on here is the bathroom. We've got a 3/4 bath up back here, and it's a nice space. It's not too terribly small, but it does need some work. We need to put a new tile, and I would upgrade the tile to something a little bit more nice for the area, something like a travertine, and not something that's so inexpensive as this tile. It might be a basement, but if you're wanting top dollar, you can put in a little bit more expensive. Doesn't take that much tile in here in order to be able to make it just a little extra edge. Put in a nice a vanity, or put in a pedestal sink. Pedestal probably be the best for that space. Would jazz it up a little bit and make a good resale point for not that much money. We've got back here, if we can move along further, is the bedroom, which has a window, which is nice. We always like to have the added light in here. Once again, we've got the drop ceilings, which makes us feel a little bit claustrophobic. So we definitely want to raise the ceilings in here as well. Although we do have a nice closet back here. Very good closet space for a basement. A lot of bedrooms don't even have that nice of closet space, and especially in this area, there are a lot of older homes. So that's a good selling point. And then last but not least, we've got our storage facility here. It's not real large, but it's nice and tucked away. We don't have to have people looking at our clutter, and we can close the door, and it's all away. That's about it. It's a wonderful space. It's got a ton of potential. This space could be wonderfully warm with a little bit of extra effort. It doesn't take a whole lot of money to do it, and it would make the selling point of this house great. Thank you very much. I'm Candace Vanice. Have a great day.